I've got 4 people here. Get my video up. Hi, Susie. Hi, Diana. Hey, T. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Susan. Hello, everyone. Welcome. All right. Hi, Gail. Hi, Craig from Arizona. Hi, Pam. Hello, Melissa. How are you doing? Hi, Jamie. Hi, Michelle KS. Well, there's a big story behind this, so let's wait till a couple more people jump on and I'll tell you. Hi, love. Hi, Crystal. Diana and Melissa. So, hi, Chow. I can't wait to tell you the story behind this so that you kind of get the joke and why I swore I would never create with this stamp set. My camera looks like it's tilted. You'll have to excuse me. It's been a while since I did a live and my setup seems to be a little bit wonky. Oh, come on. What's it? Maybe it needs to go this way. Hi, Meg. Okay. All right. Hi, Barbara. That looks pretty good. It still looks a little bit crooked, but I don't know how to make it look completely straight. Hi, Pam. Happy holidays, everyone. Okay, speaking of holidays, while we're waiting for some people to jump on, I am going to, hi, Terry. I'm going to just do a couple Happy Mail items that I got real quick so I can share with you some of the beautiful cards that were sent to me. I know I did a full video with Happy Mail about a week ago, but there have been a couple other things that have come through, which is super awesome and exciting, and I definitely am excited to share with you some of the additional gorgeous creations that the talented FSC members have been so gracious to share with me. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Lisa. So it's always a pleasure to receive such beautiful Happy Meal and sometimes a couple little gifts. Okay, so first let's get started with this. So this is actually a stamp from Local King Rubber Stamp. That's the company that we're going to be featuring tonight. And this was created by Lynn Leonard. She did a really, really nice job. She did emboss resist with white embossing and some kind of sparkle in there too. And then you could see she either maybe ink blended on top. It's just a nice soft pastel look. I think it's just beautiful. I think she did a really nice job on this card. How sweet is that? But yeah, I think this is a Local King stamp. I have to double check for sure. Okay. But she also sent me, she makes these keychains. All right. So this is very sturdy keychain. You could also possibly use it to attach to your dog leash, I guess. But you can see this is a, the fabric is really colorful. It says, I love my cat, good dog, playful, meow. I love my dog, woof, good kitty. So super cute, like animal lovers. Isn't that cute? I just love it. And it's really sturdy at the edge. So really sturdy. And then I don't know if you guys know this, but Lynn also makes her own jewelry. Lynn Leonard. She's a member of the FSC. And a while ago, she told me about her Etsy shop where she has this handmade jewelry that she makes. And she said, hey, you know, I make this handmade jewelry. And I looked at it and I said, oh my gosh, your stuff is beautiful. And I told her how much I loved the pendant that was made out of amber that had the sun. And wouldn't you know it, that's the one that she sent me. And it's gorgeous. Let me get a piece of paper so we can have a better view of this without me being so shaky. All right, so it's gorgeous. So hi Sandy. I love the sun. I love sunsets, obviously, but I do love having stamps where you have like a sun image. So I thought that was really, really pretty. Hi Lisa. And she made this pendant for me. Okay, that's amber. Isn't that beautiful? So thank you very much, Lynn Leonard, for the beautiful gift that you sent me. I love it. And we'll certainly treasure that. Okay. All right, let's look at a couple cards. Leanne Betts, who is from Australia, made this card with a beautiful embossed background. And okay, Melissa, you take care. Good luck getting those carpets cleaned. She did a beautiful job, and inside she has the sentiment embossed. I think it's really pretty, and it's purple, so I love it. So thank you, Leanne. Okay, I just want to put everything right back in the envelope so I know who it came from. This one is from... Oh, this one has a bunch of confetti inside of it. It's from Debbie Warren, and it has a bunch of that Christmas confetti inside of it. On the outside, we've got some beautiful green and red traditional beautiful ornaments. I believe this is Stampin' Up because this ribbon looks like Stampin' Up. So beautiful job, Debbie. You did a great job with that. It's a super pretty card. Thank you. Thank you for sending that to me. You guys are familiar with the Not Too Shabby design team. I resigned from the design team because I knew that there would be some changes happening as far as being on not Local King, but kitchen sink stamps, and also doing some work for Spellbinders. So it was with a heavy heart that I stepped away from the Not Too Shabby design team. But this card was made by Teresa Russell, who is a really big part of the Not Too Shabby design team. And she used to be the, oh my goodness, I have ink all over my fingers. She used to be with Scrapping for Less, and she makes beautiful papers. Anyways, though, she made this gorgeous, cozy little card with hot chocolate. It's so cute. And the papers are adorable, and just all these extra little touches. So thank you so much, Teresa. You did a great job. And I'll certainly miss being on Not Too Shabby design team. I had a good 2 years with that group, and I certainly appreciate the opportunity. Okay, this one is from Carly Randolph. And we've got some inlaid words or sentiments. And then some, I think this might be Shimmering Bliss spray that she used to create her background. But I really like that look, how she took the time to cut out all those letters and put them back in. And it's very... like how the fonts are different all the way through. So this is a great card. Thank you so much, Carly. You did a great job. So this is from Sally Griner. And Sally made a super cute card with an adorable little elf. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Christine. Hi, Regina. Let's see if I missed anybody else. Sorry if I missed anybody else. Okay. She said on the inside, sorry, no foil was used on this card. I'm a beginner. You don't have to use foil on your cards. All right. I make a lot of cards without foil. So please don't feel like you have to be obligated to always have foil on your cards. Super cute. Hi, Abraham. Yes, I love that pattern paper too with the ivy. Let's see here. This is from Christina Sense. And Christina, I think, was just Nancy's winner on Nancy's Live today. So beautiful job with this. I do love that look of having a wreath in the background and then a focal image with the sentiment. And then she carried on those holly berries. Just, I like the colors. I like the bold colors. This is a very pretty card. Well done, Christina. Thank you very much. Oh, and this one is from Erica Voltrauer. So you all know Erica. We had the opportunity to meet Erica back in October at the stamp show in Lancaster. And Erica, I have a photo I want to send you. Erica made some beautiful insulated drinking cups with straws for us that she customized for us. And actually, I gave one to my mom today, and she loved it, the one with the cardinals. So thanks, Erica. That's a beautiful card. Big 5x7. Very nice. This one is from Scott and Lynn from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. Hopefully you all have received a notification that Scott and Lynn have started a new website for promoting some stamp shows in the future. Hopefully Nancy and I will get a chance to talk to you all about that in the near future. And then I want to say thank you to Jerry. I recently was turned on to these tailored expression. They're called simple strips that you can get from Tailored Expressions. And Jerry sent me one of the cases that you use to keep those sentiments organized. Okay, so this is going to be the real trick. I'm trying to figure out how they have this thing sealed. Okay, so let me just show you real quick how this works. Hi, Marta. Okay, so we've got that. It's sort of like a DVD case, but it's a lot thicker. And then you open it up and you can put your little sentiments inside here. It's a little storage case. You could put 2 different layers of sentiments in there. Yeah, so that's exciting because I find myself more and more just reaching for a sentiment here and there to put on my card, as opposed to, you know, you have to have just like a nice little sentiment. And I find myself grabbing smaller ones, not necessarily gigantic ones. Let me show you how this works. So you've got your sentiment strips, you know, and then you just lay them in there, okay? And then you have them at your fingertips. Isn't that awesome? I like it because it's a very visual way of organizing things, and it's going to make my life simple. Hi, Michelle. So thank you, Jerry. Okay, and then finally from Stacy. Stacy sent me a couple cute little things here. She sent me these little caps that you could put on top of your blending brushes, your smaller blending brushes. Okay, so you've got this. You've got your blending brush. You slide the cap on top like that, and then it protects it so that you don't get ink all over your other blending brushes. I know myself, I used to just throw my blending brushes in a jar, and they kind of got contaminated being next to each other. So that's really clever. So thanks, Stacy. I'll definitely be putting those to good use. And then she got me these cute little notepads. I don't know where she got these, but they say share joy. It says something that you would put inside your card. And I think she got them from Amazon, Pam. It says, remove this sticky note, write your message, send it on because joy is multiplied when it's shared. So the idea being that you are sharing your card, but you aren't writing in the card. You're just leaving the inside of it blank, and the next person can pass it on then and share it. So these are like little sticky notes. I'm not sure where she got those. Hopefully she'll be on here soon and we can ask her. Okay, so that's it for Happy Meal. All right. Looks like we have a nice gang here tonight, 47 people. Hello, Marva. Happy Boxing Day. Does anybody know why it's called Boxing Day and where the tradition comes from? I think I recently found out because Lisa at Local King Rubber Stamps is having a Boxing Day sale, all right? And so her sale is featuring everything for 25% off, which is a really good deal. And it also includes free shipping to the US and Canada. So you do not have to have any coupon. Hi, Nancy A. No coupon is needed. You just head on over to, I know, Abraham, we were joking about that it was about tossing boxes out after Christmas, but actually it's an English kind of name from the UK. And when the staff, you know how it was Downton Abbey everywhere. Yep, the people who were in service were given their boxes. And so in their boxes would be their presents. And they probably only got one box each, maybe. But it was to give them a present. So that is the day in England. Hi, Crystal. When the people who are in service would get their present from their, you know, the lords or ladies. If you ever watch Downton Abbey, it's all about, you know, yeah, British, English, right, that's what I meant. Over in the UK, dear, that's where the Boxing Day comes from. So it's a holiday in the UK. And Lisa has had this Boxing Day sale, I mean, for a couple years now, at least, since I've known her. Hi, Sherry D. Hi, Paula. And I think it's awesome. And I normally really purchase several things on Boxing Day because it's a great bargain. And you can save 25% off everything. And that includes, I'm pretty sure that includes the magic mushrooms. And so if you've ever been thinking about those or eyeing those up, now's your chance. So what I have here, and the big joke is, when Lisa was getting together her new release, she was showing some drawings of some potential stamps that she was thinking about making. She actually did it during a live, and she was just, you know, doing some prototypes. And I think that's what's awesome about Lisa's company. I mean, she designs these, you guys. She draws them. She designs the dies. The dies are heavily detailed because you get the outline, you get the close to the image die, and then you get all kinds of cute little embossed areas. Yes, servants, like Downton Abbey, Tracy, like, you know, upstairs, downstairs. The servants would get their presents from their people that they worked for. That's why it's called Boxing Day. They would get their boxes. But anyways, she was showing us some prototypes of some stamp sets that she was considering. And one of them was a squirrel. I kid you not, she was thinking about doing a squirrel. And I have a little bit of an aversion to squirrels. And I'll tell you the story about me and the squirrels. So, first of all, my husband and I rented an apartment for 2 years before we bought our house. Hi, Jim. And we had a squirrel that would visit us. And this squirrel would come up to the window when I was making dinner. And the squirrel would stare at me the whole entire time. Now, that was a little bit unsettling for me because I don't want a squirrel watching me while I'm making dinner, okay? It kind of like totally like turned me off on squirrels, all right? So it was so funny. They were torturing me, but there's a funny story behind it. Yes. So during the live, she was talking about a squirrel. And I kept saying, no, don't do a squirrel. Please don't do a squirrel. And she was like, what? What's wrong with the squirrel? You know? And so after the live, she was texting us and just really going at it with Nancy. And they were back and forth with each other. And they were saying stuff like, okay, let's plan out this stamp set. I'm going to put a sentiment that says, oh, I'm nuts about you. And then the other sentiment would say, let's go, let's go, let's go look at squirrels or whatever. They would not let it go. Hey, Sheila, they were basically tormenting me, I felt, saying, I'm going to make the squirrel stamp set and here's all the sentiments I'm going to say. So you can think of some sentiments that you would put on a squirrel set. So let's just say that we were just waiting in anticipation to see what this squirrel was going to look like, okay? And I said, I am not going to play with that stamp set because I don't like squirrels. And I don't want to create any cards with squirrels. So to our relief, at least mine anyways, it was a big laugh when we saw that it was Puffy Cheeks. And Puffy Cheeks is actually a little chipmunk. So yes, Lisa. Lisa is totally backing me up. That was the story. Hey, Nancy, we're talking about the story about the stamp set and how you and Lisa, like for 5 hours after that live, you were going back and forth talking about this squirrel stamp set that Lisa was going to make and all the funny sentiments that you guys were going to put on that stamp set. And I kept saying, no, don't do a squirrel. And so it's so funny because every time Lisa, when she first started showing off this stamp set, she would say, this is for my friend Tracy. And I would just get a big kick out of that because I thought that was so funny. So you guys, that's the story. I swore I would never create a card with a squirrel. But you know what? This is a chipmunk. So we're going to play with this chipmunk. Oh, she says the squirrel is coming in 2022. Well, Lisa, I'm sure there's a lot of people that really love. I told them, Nancy, about the squirrel that would stare at me while I was making dinner for my husband and stuff, And not only would he stare at me, he would like literally climb the screen, right? He would climb the screen. So just imagine, I was only like 22 years old. I had just, graduated college, first time living on my own. And I was not attacked by a squirrel, but Abraham, if that thing could have got in my apartment, it probably would have attacked me. I mean, it was hanging on my screen with its, sharp little claws and staring at me. And it would look at me through the window every time I would make dinner. And I would go over like this and I would go boom, 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 boom. I would try to get that sucker to leave and he wouldn't leave. He just stood there and stared at me. So I think we had like some kind of blinds or something. I would pull the blind down, but then I would open the blind up and there that squirrel was staring at me again, with his little beady little eyes, right? So freaked me out. I'm telling you, it was quite an ordeal for me to go through this. He was probably a tame squirrel that people were feeding around the apartment complex, and he probably figured, hey, something smells good in there. I want me some of that. But no, I wasn't about to share. I wasn't about to indulge this little squirrel. And yes, Yvonne, hi. He probably did want to be my friend. And I can remember going to college at UPJ, which is University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown. And I didn't feel like he was my guardian angel. I felt like he was my squirrel stalker. And I can remember when I was at college, like all these people like feeding the squirrels. And sometimes the squirrel would like jump up on the bench beside you. Oh my gosh, I don't want a squirrel I don't want a squirrel on the bench beside me. They were just so tame, I think, that they felt safe approaching the humans, and the humans probably at that point were like hand feeding them. So it was just a whole thing that aversion to squirrels. I am squirrel adverse, okay? That's me. If I see a squirrel, just walk the other way. You won't see me having any little squirrel like knickknacks or anything. And yeah, that's my story. And that's why I said this is the stamps that I would never create with. But that's the story behind it. And I actually think, you know, it's just a funny story I wanted to share. Yeah, and Nancy and Stacy and Chow and Jerry, they pick on me. They send me, not Jerry, she's too sweet. She would never do that. But send me pictures of squirrels and be like, hey, Tracy, this is for you. I'd be like, thanks. Thanks for being a friend. It's a running joke. So, yeah, that's me. I'm the one that gets creeped out by the squirrels. So Susie said she would feed the squirrels. Well, Susie, it's thanks to you that the squirrel was hanging on my screen, staring at me while I was making macaroni and cheese. People were feeding him, I think. And I think he was tame and he wanted someone to feed him. Yeah. Hi, Norma. Yeah. You're not going to get a handout from me, little squirrel. No way. I didn't want that squirrel looking at me. I didn't want that squirrel hanging onto my screen with his sharp little claws. And I had seen too many squirrels get too close to humans down at college. I wasn't going to entertain any of that. Okay. So what I have here is Ranger watercolor paper. I figured we would use this because tonight I'm going to be doing some, it's a style of watercoloring. There was something that I've always wanted. There's a fly that is dive bombing me. There's something that I've always wanted, and I'm so happy. I got these for Christmas. These were sort of like my gift to me, sort of like what Nancy does, but I told my family I was getting them, and I told them that I would wrap them up and put them under the tree. Hi, Geraldine. And so I'm so excited, you guys. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful set of Corrine markers. Hi, Melissa. Good for you to be on vacation. I'm so happy for you to be in Mexico. How gorgeous is it there? I've never been there before, but all right. So what we've got here is it's a basic set that was sold on Amazon. It was on sale for $99 right before Christmas. I could not resist. I immediately put it aside. I didn't use it. I haven't used them at all. So what I did was put them aside, wrap them up, put them under the Christmas tree, and now I'm using them for the first time. So I'm super excited. What I love about this set in particular are all the grays, okay? I find that some of the things that I create with, you are needing to have several different tones of gray. And this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 9 different colors of gray. I don't even think I have 9 different colors of gray in my alcohol markers. So I'm really excited for this. Nancy, like I said, was the one who got me turned on to these. And they're fun to create with. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to stamp out our little cute little chipmunk. And we're going to use the Catherine Pooler archival ink in Midnight. And we're going to go ahead and use these markers for the first time. And do a little bit of watercoloring. It's not going to be, how can I say it? You'll see. It's going to be, how can I say it? It's certainly not going to be a fine art class. Let's put it to you that way, okay? So we will do the best with what we have. I have this little mat that I'm going to put out so I can lay some of my colors down. And yeah, I'm super excited to have that set. Oh, Erica, I was showing everybody your card earlier. I don't know if you saw that or not. Yes, where are you vacationing at in Mexico, Melissa? Oh, there we go. We've got our cute little squirrel. I mean, not a squirrel. Wait, it's a chipmunk. I keep thinking about squirrels. Yeah. Here, let me get this here little corner stamped better. All right. So here we have it stamped with Catherine Pooler inks. And that's Ranger watercolor paper. All right. Well, you know, chipmunks are not gray. Squirrels are. But this little chipmunk, what my plan is to, he's so cute, use the color that Lisa used to create the artwork, and just use that as my guide. So Local King rubber stamps, again, if you didn't know this, Local King rubber stamps is having a big sale, 25% off. You can get your stamps and dies there. We are going to die cut this in a little bit after we color it. And it's free shipping to the US and Canada right now. And that's only good for today. So if you are tempted, please head over there and then come back and let's play together. All right. Isn't that her artwork, her line art, Craig, is amazing. She puts so much detail into the design of her stamps. I think it's just gorgeous. I think you could just give somebody a card with this the way it is. You know, a lot of us say, you know, I'm not really good at coloring, or, you know, that kind of thing. This is beautiful. You could stamp this on an off-white piece of paper, and who would not love to receive this? Isn't it beautiful? Hi, Melody Israel. How are you? Not only that, but you'll see when we stamp it out, there is this outline die, but the die that cuts out the actual stamp has little sections that are embossed so that you can actually have a 3D effect. She does a super fantastic job. Her dies are amazing. The level of detail in her dies, I'll just hold that up so you can take that in too. You know, a lot of companies will do an outline die and then do like the inside with a couple little things cut out. Look at that amazing thing. There's the acorns cut out, the leaves, the eyes, the ears, everything. So beautiful. So well done. So thank you, Lisa, for all that you do for us at the FSC. And we're going to be having a giveaway. Lisa has generously said that she would donate 2 of these stamp and die sets to 2 of you tonight. So I need you to please, like Nancy said, follow Local King YouTube channel. Please head over there and like their channel and let us know that you did it, and that will help enter you into the drawing tonight. That is the challenge for all of us who are on the live tonight. If you're not already a subscriber for Local King Rubber Stamp, please head over to their YouTube channel and subscribe, right? Yes, Lisa has a great YouTube channel, and her dog right now that she's raising, his name is, I think, Boo Boo. He is so cute. Beautiful dog, and Lisa has a lot of energy, and she's very enthusiastic, and it's contagious. It really is. She has such great energy and is a great teacher. So this is called Sepia. I kind of like this color. And then actually I have some over here in a cup that Nancy gave me. What I'm going to do is go through them and see if there's any duplicates in the set that I received. And then I'll probably be giving these away during the, you know how I send out prizes on my channel? I'll probably throw a couple of those in if people are interested in that. No, we haven't picked any winners yet. No, we're going to wait until the end of this video to pick a winner, okay? So please stay tuned. Now, with these stamps, and if you guys need me to move my camera down, I will. The amount of detail is amazing. I'm trying to not completely blot out all that detail. So I'll just add a little bit of this to my little craft mat here and grab one of my water brush pens. All right, Erica, good job. Like I said, if you've already subscribed, that's fantastic. Thank you very much. So the Corrine markers are a watercolor marker, and I'm using watercolor paper. I'm using Ranger watercolor paper, which I do like this. I have to say, I usually go cheapo and just buy the stuff at Michael's. But the difference with this paper to the cheapo paper is pretty substantial. This is just the American craft paper that I got at Michael's. I don't know. It's okay, but I certainly like this Ranger paper. And I normally don't buy that much from Ranger. So I had that in my stash. And then when you're using this and you put your water down, if you get too much water, just dab it like this. Yeah. So Erica, I think you missed earlier when I said that. You remember you gave me some gifts when I met you in person? Some beautiful mugs that you created with your sublimation technique. One of those mugs had a cardinal on it. I gave that to my mother for Christmas, and she absolutely loves it. As a matter of fact, when we went over there to eat leftovers today, she was drinking her ice water out of your mug, so your tumbler. So thank you, Erica. You hit a home run there. Those are beautiful. So thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Sheila. Awesome. Oh, Erica, yes, it was a pleasure. And I took a picture of my mom. I'll send it to you. I took a picture of her with the mug. She really likes it a lot. Yeah, I like mine too. And guess what, you guys? I got an ice maker for Christmas. You're gonna be like, whoa, doesn't your refrigerator have an ice maker? Like, what's wrong with you, girl? So already I am totally going a lot darker than what Lisa did with my little chipmunk, but that's all right. I'll just make his tail dark, and then I'll do his body lighter, because I've kind of made him as dark as the branch. But all I'm doing is just putting a little bit of color down, and then taking my brush and putting a little bit of water on top of the color, and that water is helping to move that color a little bit and just basically color in this area. Yes, so here's the story with the ice maker. So Stacy has an ice maker that she uses. And I thought to myself, oh, okay. Well, here, my water, we have well water. And we need to get one of those systems so that the water basically would be safe to drink. It has a lot of calcium in it, so it's got a lot of minerals in it. It's not hard water. It doesn't have the acid. You know, where we live, there's a lot of mining and stuff, a lot of coal mining. So a lot of times people will have like sort of a rust taste to their water. Like my mom over at her house, she has to have a water softener system because of that rusty taste that's in her water, like the iron. That's what I mean, the iron. So our water is different. Ours is a soft water, and it's got a lot of calcium in it. So like, and how I know this is when we used to have a fish tank, we would clean it, and we would certainly clean it frequently. But a lot of times there would be like this white like buildup on the side of the tank. And that was from our water, which had a lot of calcium in it. So anyways, long story short, my husband doesn't want to get a water softener system, so I just get water from the store. I have gallon jugs that I take, and we get them filled at Walmart, and that's how we drink our water. So our refrigerator does have an ice maker, but we don't use it. So that's the reason why I thought a countertop ice maker would be super awesome. So I put that down on my list, and my husband and my son actually got me one, which was very nice. And I used it for the first time, and it actually works really good. So I made and I'm the only one that uses ice in my house. So it's not like they're going to really, use it that much. But I made about a bag of ice, like the size of a gallon. So that's cool. I was excited. Okay, so you can understand the creative Graham. You can understand how it is when you have water that, has iron in it or some kind of other minerals in it. No, I'm not drinking that water. Sorry, I'm not drinking it. Nope, not gonna happen. So, yeah, so I'm excited for my ice maker. Yep. So, Abraham, even if we would filter the water, it would not take out those hard minerals. It's just not the same as city water. It's well water. Not only does it have minerals, but a lot of times it'll have bacteria in it and stuff like that. So, I have a lot of stomach concerns as it is. I don't want to drink water that's going to make my stomach upset or like have parasites in it. And then, me end up getting sick on my stomach. I don't want any of that stuff. No. Yes, that's why I'm gonna get the bottled water. With at Walmart, if you take your gallon jugs in, you can just take water straight from that. Like it's a dispensary for water. A lot of people around here do that, you guys. I mean, it's not uncommon where I live in the rural part of southwestern Pennsylvania for people to not drink their water that they have. It's not uncommon at all. Okay, so we've got a branch, and I'm going to color in the acorns and then the leaves. So I've got this reddish color. That's henna. There was another color that I had out earlier. I think it's cinnamon, maybe. Yeah, it's henna. So this next color is called henna. Yeah, Erica, you know what I'm talking about. Yep. Yep. And it's not like we have a town. We don't live in town. So it's not like we have a place where they highly chlorinate the water. I know. Oh my gosh. Okay, so funny story. Okay, today, so you guys know we're really active in our church, and there's a lady from our church who's been homebound. She used to have a lot of mobility, and she used to be able to go out and do things for herself. Well, today her daughter lives in Florida, sent a text message to my husband and said, hey, mom would really like some sweet tea. Would you, she didn't say that. She just said, hey, mom is really like craving some sweet tea. So it would be awesome if she could get some today. And there was a couple of us that were on that text. This is called copper brown. I'm going to use that for the actual nuts because it's got a little bit more of a reddish color to it. Oh, that's a beautiful color, you guys. I love that color. Anyway, so she wanted to know if somebody would basically, go get her mom some sweet tea, which is perfectly, normal request. But then she goes, oh, if you guys can't do it, I'll have to see if DoorDash can do it. We're like, DoorDash? Where we live? Do you think there's actually DoorDash? We had to laugh because you have to understand, if you think you're going to get somebody to do DoorDash, you're taking some big chances there. Because not always can you find somebody. We might have maybe 1 or 2 people a day that are willing to do DoorDash, but they found someone. So they found someone. We actually went and got the sweet tea, and then as we were pulling out, somebody in their car was pulling in. It was like I don't know, like an old beat up pickup truck, you guys. I wouldn't want to send that to my mom's house if she was a shut-in living by herself, but whatever. That's the only thing with these services like that, like I thought to myself, you sent that DoorDash guy to your mom's house. There was 2 guys in this old beat up pickup truck. I'm talking beat up, and now they know that lady lives there all by herself. This is seriously. That lady knows that they know now that she lives there by herself, and hey, anything can happen. So this one's called praline. So let's see how this looks. Yeah, it's a little bit lighter, but still not quite light enough. Let's go a little bit lighter with, yeah, 2 guys. 2 guys. And this is called ochre. 2 guys in like a real, no, that's kind of too green. And a real busted up pickup truck, Yeah, we don't have, yeah, exactly, Sheila. We don't have any, Sheila knows. Sheila's in my stamp club. She knows. She knows. We don't have any street lights. We don't have pizza delivery. Yeah, exactly. Yep. But this lady, like, lives in Florida, so, she's got a lot of amenities like that where she lives. And I think she just kind of assumes that it's like that everywhere. It's really not, you guys. I mean, that's kind of for the big cities. It doesn't really, it's not a common thing around here, right? Well, hopefully the guys were just trying to make some money. You know, it was just something that they needed money for, right? So hopefully they were, you know, honest, you know, hardworking people that just were, you know, but it is a Sunday, you know, so like a lot of people aren't working, right? Today's Sunday, right? I get my days all mixed up right now. Hey, Gloria, look at this little squirrely dude. Can you believe it? I said I would never, ever entertain a squirrel, right? But it's actually a chipmunk. I was just teasing you guys, but there was a whole story about the squirrel, okay? There really was a story about the squirrel, okay? And I know some of you don't like squirrels either, so I know I'm not alone. But yeah, this watercolor, it just lays down really easy, you know. This image is not too big. It's just the right size for the front of a card. And I'm getting a lot out of this, just a little bit that I've laid down on this craft mat. I'm able to color in my base here, and then I'll go back in and do the darker areas. Yeah, Puffy Cheeks. Puffy Cheeks is a cousin to the squirrel that was climbing the window at my apartment looking in at me as I was making macaroni and cheese. It would look in my window and it would hang on to the screen, and no matter what I did, it would not leave. It would just keep staring at me. So you can guarantee that my squirrel aversion is very sincere. And it comes from a place where, you know, yeah, don't forget the thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe. And don't forget to check out Local King Rubber Stamps YouTube channel. They have a lot of wonderful videos to help you get the most out of your Local King Rubber Stamp products. But also just a lot of great tips and hints for you to make the most out of your card making projects. So this is looking pretty good. His tail is a little bit dark, but I don't know. The chipmunks that I see around my house, they do have darker tails than their bodies. Okay, so I'm not feeling too bad about that. I think he'll be great. 25% off today only. Okay, that is the promotion that's happening right now at Local King Rubber Stamps. And if you live in the US or in Canada, your shipping is free today only. So please keep that in mind. We want you to head on over there. You're going to love what you see. I can guarantee you that. So this is called Sandstone. Let's see how this looks. It's a nice little brown color. So let's try that for his nose. Now, I will swatch all of these colors out. Oh, Sandstone is pretty. Like, it's, oh, look at that, you guys. Doesn't his little fur look cute with that color? I like that color. I will swatch these out, but I didn't get a chance to yet. So I need something a little bit darker for the nose. I'll go back to sepia again. Sepia. I know, Erica. They are the most obnoxious, aren't they? They don't care. They're like, you can't prevent us from eating this bird feed. It's ours, they're saying. It's ours, lady. Oh, we have chipmunks everywhere at our house. I mean, not that I love them any great deal, but I think they're a lot cuter than a squirrel. Only because I was traumatized by a squirrel that was stalking me. It was a stalker squirrel. Yeah. They do, Cheryl. They sound like birds, little chipmunks. So these are his little feet, and here's his little claws. In case you didn't know, they do have claws. They've got little fingers. They're these little animals. They're like little rodents, right? Although I made those too dark because his little body is I made his little paws darker than his body. Yeah, they do. Well, yeah, Erica, you have to laugh, right? Because they're not going to change. Those little squirrels are going to be like enjoying the bountiful harvest that's available at your bird feeder. And be like, yeah, we're not leaving this. This is a good gig for us. We are staying here, lady. That's what those little chipmunks are saying to you. Yeah, or they try to get inside the bird feeders. Like they try to get inside there. I don't have any bird feeders. So I do have hummingbird feeders for the summertime. But we have a lot of birds around here too. So sometimes they just jump on my windowsill when I'm working, and that's always fun. All right, let's color in our acorn here. I need to find that henna color again. You had 7 squirrels eating outside your window. Oh my gosh. I'm sure your cats were ready to pounce. Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and switch over to get our leaves done. As far as around the eyes, I'm going to go with a lighter color, like a cream color. Oh, thank you, Mary. Well, these Korean markers really do make a difference. You know, I think that they're super pigmented. So they're just going to go in. This color is called Blush. I'm just going to go in and just fill in some of the spots that I missed. And his little claws, I'm going to put those, they're like little white claws. We're going to color those blush. It's a beautiful stamp set. I mean, you can't go wrong with this style. Again, these stamps, and I'll show you a couple more stamps from Local King Rubber Stamp. I have quite a few. This color is called Curry. I didn't think curry was green. Did you? But I like this kind of earthy green color for this leaf. I guess in my mind when I see this, I mean, the green on the sample is really a bright green, so we can get some of that out too. But let me clean up that real quick here. Yeah, I like that color. So we'll just scribble a little bit on the mat. Black squirrels. Ooh. You live in Michigan, right? Maybe their coats are changing colors for the winter. I don't know. Huh. But the markers basically are highly pigmented. You know, I'm not putting a lot of ink down, and I'm just able to just get a nice color, I think, for these leaves. And then we also have this green. These are called Korean markers, or like a watercolor marker, okay? And then we've got apple. So you know that's going to be a bright green. That's going to be quite a contrast to the one that I just colored in. But, you know, leaves are different colors. You don't have all the same color green leaves. And so we will go ahead and color this leaf in with this color, and then I'll go in with the marker along the veins of that leaf and do the detail. All right, so I'm just basically putting a little bit of this watercolor down. Now I'll go in with the same color and just go ahead and color along that vein and get some of the, she's already, Lisa, as she designs these, all the artwork is ready. You don't have to worry about where do I color? You know, you don't have to worry about where do I put the highlight? Where do I put the accent? It's already done for you. All you have to do is just follow, you know, her artwork. So that's what's fantastic about these stamp sets. I think anyways, I do think that, you know, anybody can pick them up and walk away with a card that has, you know, the shading that you would expect and all that. It's all available through the artwork that's amazing. It's just amazing. So I'm just going to go over this with the curry again, just to, you know, accent, as I said, where Lisa has created a shadow, where there are veins in the leaf. And we have Lisa in the chat tonight, and she has graciously volunteered to provide 2 free stamp and die combos of this set, Puffy Cheeks, the long-awaited Puffy Cheeks. So I will tell you here at the end of the video how to qualify for the drawing. I will pick somebody from those of you who are on the live tonight. So you don't have to wait. It'll be done, and then Lisa will send the prize. Someone said they had an ermine in their house. Oh my goodness, Melissa Kepsler. Oh boy, that would be something. There's a show on the Discovery Channel of a person who is like an exterminator that goes into people's houses and catches, you know, animals that shouldn't be in those houses, like raccoons and skunks and whatnot. Yeah. That would be not a job for me. Not a job for me. Okay, thank you, Denise. This is the Puffy Cheeks from Local King Rubber Stamp. And Local King Rubber Stamp is having a sale, 25% off everything in their store, and free shipping to the US and Canada, but it's only for today. So get yourself on over there and check it out. And while this is drying, I want to show you some of the other fantastic stamp sets that I have from Local King Rubber Stamp, because I've got quite a collection, and I do love them. So let me just get my watercolors and my water out of the way here. We'll set this aside to dry for a minute. Okay, and I just want to show you some that I thought are some of my favorites. Now, I am going to cut him out, okay? And snakes. Lisa wants to know if anybody likes a snake stamp set. Oh my goodness, not me. No, 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 not me. I'm sure there are people that would, but not me. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Let me put these markers away so I don't misplace any of them. These are really nice. I do love them. I think they definitely, if you have them on your wish list, I don't blame you. Okay. All right. So we're going to have to pick out a background for our stamps. Chipmunk. Puffy Cheeks. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. Is that better? Okay. Okay. This one is one of my all-time favorites. It's called Silence. And Barbara, if you say you just ordered it today, yeah, it's one of my favorites. So it's a big background stamp, and it's got this beautiful tree image with birds at the top of it. This is a great stamp set, and it's a quick and easy stamp to create a quick and easy card. I will definitely say this is one of my all-time favorites. Am I too close? Let's see here. I think I'll be good if I stay right here. Okay? Now, next we have a beautiful background called Falling Leaves. Okay? And the detail, again, is what caught my eye. They've got each leaf has all the veins in it and super detailed. All right, so this is the Falling Leaves background. This one is called Tree to Sky. So it has a beautiful like vignette of the trees around the moon. All right, so super pretty. And I was thinking that this would be a really good one to use tonight for the background of my squirrel. It's called Living Forest. So it's got the beautiful trees. Hi, Donna. So that is going to go into the possible pile. This one is called Wintertime, and there's 5 stamps with this. Not only do you have these pines, but you've got some really nice sentiments. When you come to the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. That's a quote by Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And then a single conversation with a wise man is better than 10 years of study. So I like these branches. You can even make a frame with these branches to create a background for our squirrel to hang out in. Oh, a dragon. Now you're talking. Okay, this one is called Tree 1, and it has 4 stamps, and then you can buy the die to go with it. The die cuts out this large tree, okay? But I like it because it has the word tree. Look at that, you guys, the word tree, right? So this is a really cool stamp set, one of my favorites. And these trees are kind of spooky for Halloween. And then you've got the swirling leaves, perfect for fall. This one is called Tree 3. So there's Tree 1, Tree 2, and Tree 3. So I just showed you Tree 1. This one is Tree 3. It has, I think 5. It has 4. So it's got the grove of trees. This tree is like a branch. You could put that off to the side and have an animal crawling out on it. You've got these leaves and this little grove of trees. So, you know, sometimes you just need a little stamp down in the corner of the inside of your card. And I think that's a pretty one right there. Isn't that gorgeous? Like I said, I love all the trees. So I'm so into these. Here's some nuts, you guys. Look, here's some acorns. We could have little acorns. You could even make a background paper just with these acorns for the back with the squirrel that we just colored. So that's kind of cool. Then you've got your pine trees, a big tree, and then a tall tree. So this one has 5. Oh, there's Tree 4. Oh yes, we have 4 trees to pick from. Yeah, for your window cards, yeah. This one has the I think a different style of leaf. I forget if that's called a maple leaf. And then the tree, and then another standing grove of trees. Okay, so I would encourage you to check those out. Nancy used this on her card today. This one is called Sky. And she did a beautiful background with this, with pan pastels. So, okay, good T. T found the nice dance set with bonsai trees. Oh, Melissa said that's an oak leaf. Okay, thank you, Melissa. Another one that I purchased, but I haven't had a chance to play with yet. Oh, Cheryl, there's more over there. I have probably 2 more stacks of her stamps. I love her stamps. But this one is called the Moon 1, and it's got the moon, and then it has these trees like as a shadow, so it's really pretty. And then we have Forest. So we've got, these remind me of bamboo leaves, so I like this one too. All right. So this is just a little tiny sample of the stamps that I have from Local King Rubber Stamp. I wanted to show off some of my beauties to you tonight. So if you're into trees, you probably won't be able to resist these trees. I certainly wasn't able to. Let's see here. So what I was thinking was we would go ahead and create our background. Let's do that next. I'm sorry, my nose is so stuffed up today. I sound very sick, but I'm not sick. I just have some kind of sinus thing going on, right? I'm sure a lot of you can relate. All right, I'm going to grab a piece of cardstock. I'll grab some hammer mill paper. And we're going to grab some VersaFine Clair inks with browns. Okay. So when you have a background stamp like this, you can use your ink pads Or you could use your magic mushrooms. You could use your blending brushes. There's a lot of options and choices. Pan pastels, like Nancy did. I'm going to raise my camera up so it's not so close. So I feel like I don't have enough room to open up my stamp positioning tool. All right, let me see what kind of brownings I have here. Oh, you know what? I have some Catherine Pooler inks that are brown too. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we've got icing on the cake and sandcastle and over coffee. Let's see here. I thought I had a brown blending brush that I could blend so there's not too many harsh lines, but that's okay. We'll use one of our little makeup blending brushes. See if this works. No guarantees here. All right, so let's go ahead and see how this looks. See if it's not too dark. All right, I'll start with Sandcastle. Color the background with magic mushrooms. The result is amazing. Oh yeah, I love using my magic mushrooms with my Catherine Pooler inks and doing a ink blend background. That's fun. I like doing that. So we'll just go with Sandcastle first. It is the lightest brown color that is available through Catherine Pooler. We'll see how this looks. Oh, thank you, Lisa. We learn from each other. That is what's fantastic about our crafting community. I kind of didn't get that corner very well. Okay. All right, I'm going to try some of this over coffee. And we're just going for our background here, right? We are not going to see all of this because our squirrel will be at the forefront. So that's our major focus. This looks pretty good. I like the contrast between the light and the dark inks. I'm going to go over it one more time with this light ink. You can certainly find squirrels in the woodpile, right? No doubt about that. Okay, I'm happy with how that turned out. I like it for our squirrel background. So I'm going to grab my Gemini Junior and we'll go ahead and trim this down. Our squirrel it is. Just put this aside for a minute. Okay. Hey, Pamela, how are you? Are you off work today? Okay, let me grab my Gemini Junior. Oh, that's so funny to hear what your dogs eat. Celery stick and butternut squash. My dog would never eat that. She would turn her nose up at that. Yep, she's a little bit of a meat and potatoes kind of dog. She likes to eat the scraps that my husband gives her, and I tell him don't do that. It's not good for her. But he can't resist those puppy dog eyes. Okay, Pamela, did I get a card from you? Boy, I have to look through my stack. Pamela. I believe I did. If you want me to, I can look through them as soon as this live is over and confirm that for sure. Yep, I can do that. Okay, here comes the fun part, you guys. I mean, it was fun all along, but we're going to... Oh, thanks, Nancy. I'll do that next time. The stamp positioning tool I was using is called a Stamparatus. Oh, yeah, I'm busy. Busy. I'm off work until the 3rd, which is good because I have a lot of design team work that's due the Tuesday and Wednesday. I have some deadlines to meet. So I'll get there. Do the best I can. Okay, so when you're trimming with your Stamparatus, go ahead and put those stamps on the outside, not on the inside like I had it. Terry, it was so nice of you to join us. Thanks so much. Sorry you have to go to work. So we've got our Gemini Junior. I've got this Craft First magnetic mat. I have my, wait a minute, I have two I have my Milky Shim. I've got my bottom plate and I have my cut plate. Okay, so that's the combo that we're using. And hello, Kythera from Vancouver. We're going to run this through our Gemini Junior. You hear a noise in the background? I'm not really sure what that is. I just ran my Gemini Junior machine. Sorry if there's a noise in the background. I don't hear anything. All right, so let's carefully remove our chipmunk. Thank you, Nancy. And thank you, Lisa, for joining us tonight and sponsoring a giveaway, which is super exciting. So for the giveaway, let's see here. I know, and I said I would never do a squirrel, right? It's actually a chipmunk. I'll show you the picture. There you go. That's what it looks like. Oh, look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look how that turned out. So pretty. Looks like this little guy wants to jump right off the page. And you can move, when you look at the areas that are embossed, you can fold those gently. Now you have to do it gently from the back is where I do it. So I can see where the lines are. You just gently fold along those lines. And you're going to get that embossed where it's pierced. So it gives a little bit of dimension. Isn't that nice? And then sometimes their little hands will, be movable. So same way with this one. You can see how his arm has the slit. See that? Isn't that cool? And the leaf. Very nice. Oh, I think I was folding it the wrong way. Hold on here. I guess there's no wrong way to fold it, right? The idea is to get that dimension. I like that a lot. There was a video running in the background. I have no idea. Maybe it's on your phone. Are you watching me on your computer or on your phone? You had a pet squirrel. Karen! A pet squirrel. Seriously. How does one have a pet squirrel? Okay, yeah, gotcha. I was gonna say, Pamela, I don't think we had anything running in the background. Sometimes if your computer is running another video, that could be it. Oh man, did I use all my black card bases up? Okay, I want to use a black color for the card base. Okay, so actually I used up all my black card bases, so I'm going to grab some paper here. This is Luxe paper. It's a big pack. There's 50 in the pack, and it's called Midnight Black. In case you're wondering what I'm using, you can purchase it through Nancy's Amazon shop, as well as the hammermill paper that I used to create my background. That's also available in Nancy's Amazon shop. Oh my goodness, Carolyn, that's the stuff of my nightmares. Oh my goodness. Flying squirrels. Oh my goodness. I don't think I would enjoy that at all. No way. Yeah. If you're seeing, it is unusual. The weather is very unusual right now. So it's 35 degrees here in Western PA. Normally, it's almost 0 degrees here. And it's normally snowing by now. We haven't really had that much snow. But we did have some. But over the holiday, we haven't had that. What did Nancy say? Did I miss it? Oh, a craft card base would look cute too. That's a great idea, Nancy. I'll grab some craft paper. Okay. I just want to make sure I cut down my panel enough. Yes, I did. Okay, let me grab some craft and we'll compare. Actually, I do have some craft handy. There we go. Okay. This paper is a background stamp from Local King Rubber Stamp. This is called The Living Forest. And I stamped it with Catherine Polar inks. Yeah, I like that. Good suggestion, Nancy. Thank you. Okay, let me get my glue. Well, Pamela, the good news is there's a sale going on today. And it's only for today in honor of Boxing Day. 25% off at Local King Rubber Stamp. And that includes free shipping to US and Canada, which is fantastic. What a great sale. All right. Now if I could just get my ink to work. Oh yeah, you've got a really cold weather today, don't you? If you're facing those temperatures. In Vancouver. Brr. Is there snow there too, Lisa? Yep. Yep. Oh, I want this big log at the bottom. Here we go. This is a great background for our squirrel. Just perfect. Look at that. That's perfect. And I want to get that sentiment that in case you missed it, I showed off a bunch of my collection from Local King Rubber Stamp here a few minutes ago. I want to use a sentiment too. So I'll grab another piece of craft cardstock and stamp my sentiment on that. All right, let me see. What can I ask you that you could answer me to be in this contest? Lisa is sponsoring 2 of these combos as the giveaway tonight. Let me see. Okay, I'm thinking, what kind of question can I ask you? Whoa. How about... Yeah, I was going to pop him up on foam tape, yeah. Because he blends in with the background, but that's what it is with, you know, a wildlife. They do, you know, the colors of the animals, the colors, you know, are to be camouflaging them, right? So let's see here. I'm going to ask you to tell me, what is your favorite woodland critter? So woodland critters. You know, you've got bunnies, bears, raccoons, in the woods. Think about the woods and think about all the little critters that you would see in the woods. What is your favorite? Rabbits, chipmunks, Alvin, Simon, and Theodore, Bambi, possums. That's a unique one. Oh, the fox. Yeah. What the fox say? Wasn't that a song a couple years ago everybody was singing? Squirrel. What did we talk about, people, with squirrels? What did we just talk about? Ooh, wild turkeys. Yeah, I don't think I would want us to see a bear in my garage. That would be scary. We have a lot of deer where I live, for sure. We see them every day. We've got a lot of people that are saying fox. I know Lisa has a beautiful stamp that's a wolf. And I have it. Haven't made anything with it yet, but I have it. Love her stamps. Oh, Diane, how are you? That's a unique answer. Janet, hi. I didn't get to say hi to you yet. Owls. I think Lisa has owl stamps, you know. You have to check it out. Yeah, the wolf stamp. It's really cool. Skunk. Are you serious? Have you ever had a skunk spray your animal like your dog? It is a nightmare. It is a nightmare. No, not skunks. No. I think I dislike skunks even more than I dislike squirrels. Oh my gosh, Yvonne, that had to be quite something to try to get the smell of skunk off of you. Ugh. Your friend, I mean. Susie, I would take that as a woodland critter. Yes, chipmunks. That's right. Love Venus, love. Your little niece is on the right track, right? Oh my gosh, Abraham, you're colorblind and you're nose blind. A skunk smells good to you. I don't think they smell like coffee at all. Oh, Paula likes squirrels. Wolves. Oh, I can't believe you like the smell of skunks. Oh my gosh. Possums. Possums are kind of frightful to look at, aren't they? Porcupine. How about, is that the same as a hedgehog? I don't know. Okay, so we've got him up. And he's a floating on the front of my card, so that's cool. Aw, Yvonne says she loves all animals. Lots of animal lovers. Okay, let's go ahead and peel backing off of this tape. I'm also going to pop up my sentiment. I think porcupines are bigger than hedgehogs, right? I think the hedgehogs are the little cute little things. They look like little tiny baby porcupines. They're little tiny things. They're so cute. Okay, so we're going to put our sentiment right here. When you come to the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. Because I do like that sentiment. It's very cute. Yeah, I don't like cilantro. I do not like food with cilantro, however you say it. So I definitely have that gene that can't handle the taste of that. I think possums are, you know, the most underrated animal too, because they do a lot of good things for the woods and the environment. They don't really bother anybody. All right, here we go. We're popping up our our chipmunk. We're going to put Chippy. Hi, Chippy. I made you a nice little home in the woods. There you go. You've been adopted. So here we have our little chipmunk. His name is Puffy Cheeks. He is floating on the front of the card, and he is, the background is called Living Forest. Thank you. There we go, Puffy Cheeks. Okay, so I think I did pretty good compared to Lisa's drawing and her coloring. I made his tail a little bit dark, but that's all right. And then I grabbed this. It's called Wintertime, and that's where I have my sentiment. Okay. All right, so let me grab here a winner. Oh, I'm so excited to pick a winner. Thank you again, Lisa, for being so generous to give away 2 of the combos, which is the Puffy Cheeks 1 stamp and dies. Thank you very much. And Lisa says there's going to be an actual squirrel stamp in 2022. So I can't say that I'm looking forward to that. I have my reasons. Okay, let's go ahead. You guys, if you haven't yet named your favorite woodland critter, now's your chance. Let me know what your favorite woodland critter is, and I will scroll through the answers, and I will pick some winners. All right. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your comments on my card. Let's see here. I'm just looking through here at the names, and I'm just going to randomly pick some folks. The Creative Gram. The Creative Gram. You are a winner. I would like you to please send an email to foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. The Creative Gram, if you're still on, if you could please send an email letting us know that you're claiming your prize. That would be fantastic. And let's see here. Oh, there's a lot of comments on here, you guys. Thank you for jumping in. Appreciate that. Creative Gram, she said deer. That was her favorite woodland critter. And then Susan Bollinger, she says her favorite is owls. So Susan Bollinger, if you're still on as well, congratulations. And we have a troll, my first troll. My first troll. That's funny. So Susan Bollinger and Creative Gram. Make sure I got that name right here. I should have wrote it down. The Creative Gram. Yes. And Susan Bollinger, you two are the winners tonight. So I really appreciate that you participated and that you watched it. And I thank all of you. So Susan Bollinger and the Creative Gram. Those are our 2 winners for tonight. So thank you very much for watching. Also, I wanted to let you know that a troll card, that's funny. On December 31st, I'm going to be having Smash Your Crafty Stash number 2. And I will have a special guest. So please join in on my channel again on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I will do a promo to remind you all of Smash Your Crafty Stash. We're going to have a really good time doing some things that maybe we haven't done in a while together to help us use up what we have in our stash, just like me. I have so many beautiful stamps from Local King Rubber Stamp. That's just an example. I would love to be able to smash that stash, get my hands on those, and play with those more. So that's my goal with Smash Your Crafty Stash. So here you have it, the card and the stamps that I said I would never create with. I think it's turned out pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and make sure you head over to Local King Rubber Stamp YouTube channel and subscribe. And don't forget they're having a sale today. Only a few hours left. 25% off and free shipping to the US and Canada. That is for today only. Thank you, Chow. Oh, thanks, everyone. Thanks, everybody, for jumping onto the live. I had a great time hanging out with you. I think I made all the announcements that I needed to make. Did I forget anything, Chow? Anybody else have any announcements that I forgot to make? Okay, yeah, our email is foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. So Susan Bollinger and the Creative Gram, if you want to please send your email to foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. You are our winners. Oh, it didn't come through, Gram. Could you send it again? I'll write it down so that you can make sure you have it right. We've got Foiling Snobs Club at gmail.com. And Lisa is going to send you the prize directly from her business. There you go. This is the correct email address. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you for doing this super cute stamp set. I love it every time I watch your video and you shout out, hey, this is my friend Tracy's card. This is my friend Tracy's stamp. I love it. I always smile. Yep, we need your mailing address, please. Gram and Susan Bollinger. Thanks. Okay. I hope you guys claim your prizes. And if you don't, it sounds like Creative Gram is trying to. Hopefully Susan Bollinger will claim hers too. If not, I'll go through and pick somebody else. And we will make sure that person gets their prize. All right, everybody, have a great evening and Happy New Year. And we will talk to you all very soon. Bye. Okay. Bye, everyone.